What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Omniscient Reader. We are so back, dude. We're so back. We're here Sunday evening, a little bit late, but like what? What's 10 minutes? What's 10 minutes in the grand scheme of things? You know what I'm saying? We're here, and that's what matters. Evening, we got Don, we got Caracole. I recognize those names. We got Daniel. We got Han, Charisma, Sancturalor. I saw Haku in here earlier. Han. Charisma Cameron. Daniel Joshua. What's going on, everybody? Ogre Bond Man. Roasting in Purgatory. I see a lot of people here from Twitch, which is very cool. Well, I guess they're originally from here, and then they went over to Twitch, which is great. How's it going, everybody? Pobodow Joe. That's right, sir. That's right. We got Rhett as well. What's 10 minutes compared to the legendary airport stream? We don't talk about that. Okay? Yeah, you're not wrong. But we don't talk about it. Yeah, but we're here. We're gonna read some Omniscient Reader today. We're just gonna give it a couple minutes. We ended at a great part that I don't remember the resolution for, which is Hwangsanbeol, if we look at it over here, getting shafted. Okay? Hey, Hwangsanbeol, we don't need you at the battle. What the frick? What the frick? You don't just do that to my girl without good reason. So I forget Dokcha's reasoning. We're gonna find out, I'm sure, what his reasoning is. So, yeah. We're gonna find out. We're gonna see what's going on. We always talk about it. It was funny. For people who don't know, we got Baba as well, and Raven, and Elan, and Spy Spider. Hey! For people who don't know, we, at one point, were supposed to do a Tower of God reaction, but I came home from the airport, and then I fell asleep. And I slept through the stream time all the way up till like 6 a.m. It was crazy. There was another time where I got basically trapped at the airport, and I had to sleep at the airport and had to cancel stream. There's multiple things that have happened over the course of this channel. Which, by the way, speaking of the channel, 2 videos this week. Caracole, I thought I saw you earlier, but it was somebody else. So I said your name. I knew you were here, though. I wasn't wrong. But yeah, so things have happened. By the way, I tried adjusting my camera. I regret everything. I don't know what happened, but I regret everything. Because now all of a sudden, what is this? What is that? The glitch is here. You know what I'm saying? First was Joe. Yeah, dude, you can't cancel on mobile. You can't change the stream time on mobile. It's stupid. What if I just reset my camera? Low-key looks better. Not gonna lie. Low-key looks better. Yeah. Speaking of which, 2 videos this week. One where we met CU. So you can check that out. And then another one where we... What was it? Oh, we talked about the Uric. We talked about the Uric chapters. We talked about the freaking Uric chapters, baby. So you can check that out if you want to, more lore, more info on that stuff. Yeah, yes, sir. Joe switching to Lopobia? No, I'm not switching to Lopobia. Are you crazy? Frick the Lopobia family. No offense. Frick them. As if that's like the worst thing I could say about the Lopobia family. Frick them, dude. It was hysterical. Chat had a field day. Everyone hung out and talked and theorized. Well, I'm happy that you guys made the most of it. You know, it kind of did suck for me, but I'm genuinely happy that you guys had a good time. But yeah, but we're here today, and that's what matters. You bring up a great point, though, that you bring up a great point that it could be a lot worse. By the way, if you guys don't know, we streamed on Twitch every single day this week. I saw a number of you there. Ogre Pawn Man, By Spider. Obviously, a lot more of you as well. But people I'm seeing in chat right now. Han was there at 1.2. A lot of you were there. Cameron was there. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. We played both Ori and the Blind Forest, and we played Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which was a lot of fun. All those VODs are either up right now or will be up on the second channel. If you guys don't know, we have a second channel, which is all about VODs. Dr. Gamehead. I'll pin it just for fun. Why not? Dr. Gamehead. So you can check out those VODs if you want. We had a good time. And we're going to be streaming this week another game. I'll reveal it at the end of the stream because it's going to be a freaking good time, and we're going to be streaming every single day this week as well over on Twitch. All right, we're going to give it 1 more minute, and meanwhile, I'm going to see if I can fix my camera before we start our Omniscient Reader journey for the day. I made a couple, which is big because I'm not a big Twitch person. Dude, Han, I appreciate your support. That was very, very kind of you. It was a ton of fun. We had a blast. Okay, auto exposure should be on. What about auto white balance? Nah, we don't need auto white balance. That's good. Maybe we can increase the temperature a little bit to there. Maybe some saturation as well. What do you guys think? What you think? A little bit of sunburn. That's okay, though. You know? A little bit of sunburn never hurt anybody. How about this? This fricked up, bro. That's fricked up what you did to Hwangsanbeol, doctor. How could you do this? I'm like a kid in a candy store, messing around with settings. Okay, something like there. That's pretty good. That doesn't look bad, right? Let me zoom in a little bit. Whoa! Hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Oh my god, I'm zooming in on my gray hairs. That's crazy. But yeah, okay. Well, I think with that being said, we're just about ready to go. Dr. Grayscale? I guess so. Would you upload more older Twitch games? Maybe, whatever VODs I have. So I have the finale of Black Myth Wukong. I have all those streams that we did saved. So at some point, I'll upload them. It's a freaking big file. So at some point. Flashback Joe, that's another good one. It was a hysterical chat had a field. Oh, you took me to be a bitch the other day. Looking like me now. I just noticed I'm embarrassingly sunburnt. Oh, shoot. Hang in there, Haku. Hang in there. Let me see. I think that's about it. I think we can swap things over and kind of call it good here. Cool. So now I'm going to add the green screen. All right, big moment. Can we make the green screen look good? Let's find out. Add chroma key. Chroma key, right? Yeah, chroma key. All right, let's find out. Let's see. Chroma key in 3, 2, 1, color key. Boom! Oh, it didn't work. Custom color. Actually, let's just do a green color. Let's see how it works. Nothing's happening. What's going on? Color key? No. Image, mask, and blend? No, it's color key. Color key, custom color, select. Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, listen. It's not terrible. But I don't get what changed. I shouldn't have touched my settings. Because it didn't used to be like this. You know? I don't know what I messed up on. But all of a sudden, no matter what I do, it just looks awful. Oh, what about chroma key? Oh! Wait, I think I was using the wrong thing. Custom color, select, pick screen. Okay. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's better. Oh my god, it's saved. It's not as bad as it could be. We'll work on it. Fuzzy Joe. Yeah, you guys are getting Fuzzy Joe today. All right. Last time on Omniscient Reader, what happened? Doke just said, frick you, Hwangsanbeol, we don't need you at the upcoming battle. And look at Best Girl looking so offended. Unbelievable. By the way, how is my... Wait, last thing before we start. Is there any audio delay? Let me find out. Let me check if there's any audio delay. Yeah, there's big audio delay. I can fix it, though. The thing is, it's different on Twitch, so I have to change it every time, which is kind of annoying. But I can fix it. I just have to go to properties. I just want to make sure you guys' experience is as good as it can be. So we're going to go over here. What, 100? Let's try it out now. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. I think I just get rid of it completely because it's so close, and now I just go here, and then I go 0. All right, we're gonna rock 0, see how it goes. You think it's fine? All right, sounds good. How high has Joe's power level grown to give off that green aura? I don't know what's going on, man. I have no idea, but we're going to figure it out later for tomorrow. Alrighty! We're in the middle of Capture the Flag still. We're going to find out why he said these words to Hwangsanbeol. We're starting with chapter 58 of Omniscient Reader. Let's do it. Oh! So he's taking Sangha! Okay, this is a big deal. Farewell, Miss Yu. Take care of yourself. Safe travels. You can do it. Is it just Dokcha and Sangha? So we see that Hwangsanbeol is staying behind. Pildu is staying behind. And assumedly, Hwangsanbeol is also staying behind. So, okay. She's already so popular, even though she assumed the role just a few days ago. She's amazing. Bruh, that's her job, bruh. She's the people person. Her charisma is maxed out. She may not have a ton of strength. She may not be the most dexterous, but she's got that high mana because of her bracelet, I think, the beads. And she's got that high charisma, baby. Let's go. Uh-oh, she's looking a little torn. Dokcha, do you really think I'll be of any... You want to get out, buddy? Excuse me. He wanted to leave the room for once. He said, I'm not staying here with Joe. This dude's green. This dude's all green all over the place. Dokcha, do you really think I'll be of any help? You know I don't take just anyone with me. I know, but I don't know if I'll be as helpful as Hwangsanbeol or Hwangsanbeol. So does Dokcha want to just be like more discreet, or is he worried about like leaving people behind to protect them? The fact that we're leaving behind Hwangsanbeol is kind of wild. Bruh, he looks so freaking cute here. Just saying. He always looks cute though, let's be honest. Before we left for Gwanghwamun, we divided ourselves into teams. Excluding Junghyuk and Jie, who are beyond my control, right? Hwangsanbeol and Pildu were left in charge of the defenses. Wait a minute. What if... Okay, so Hwangsanbeol isn't here. What if he's sending Hwangsanbeol out on a mission? Like a specialized mission that only she can do? I would forgive Dokcha if that was the reason. He's got a good reason. You know, in Dokcha we trust, as we say. Hwangsanbeol and Pildu were left in charge of the defenses. He's sure working me to the bone. That's kind of your sole reason for existing now. Sorry, Pildu. Yes, sir. Don't be so disappointed, Hwangsanbeol. Work on your skills in the meantime. I'll be needing your help once we finish this scenario. Hwangsanbeol looks so sad. Oh, buddy. Hey, it'll be okay, dude. You'll be back in no time. There it is. And Hwangsanbeol was sent on a mission of her own. What is this mission? I have no freaking idea, but damn does she look badass. God, she's so cool. Sangha Gilyoung. Sanguk? Why are we bringing Sanguk? I was down until you said Sanguk. Why? Do we need his hypnotism? I doubt. Maybe because he has some profit pull? But no, he doesn't, though, because they're all dead now. 99% of them are just gone. Alright, Sangha, Gilyoung, Sunguk, and I headed for Gwanghwamun. You can do something that those two can't. I need you with me for this mission. Ah, that made her happy. Oh, look at it all smile. That's what I'm talking about. You said you had a certificate in Korean history, right? Oh, yes! She's so cute. Do you remember the items I got from the statue of the great monk Samyang? There will be similar items on the way to Gwanghwamun. Since there are more... Is she the freaking... if you play, like, Divinity, there's, like, an item that lets you, identify objects and kind of, like, judge their value. And you need an item, but you also need, like, a certain lore master ability. Is she the lore master of the group? She's able to kind of, like, help discover and certify certain items? Since there are more monuments and even the National Museum in that direction. Oh, I see. There must be other relics and ruins that have the power of the constellations. So, or just that she's like aware of like certain places and locations that have a connection to history, and maybe like that'll help them eventually discover these items. Yes, your mission is to find such items. And this random dude says, "Why are you in your underwear?" Quiet, unless you're gonna give me your pants. What? Dude. Songuk still doesn't have pants. Can someone get this man some pants? After Dokcha stole them. Okay, I'll do my best to jog my memory. She is so adorable, man. She's so freaking cute. She's just too goated to be unfair. True, you're not wrong. No way, Cameron. Oh my god. That's gonna be awesome. So charisma, yeah, please do join. Don't feel shy. In fact, at the end of the stream, I'll show a little bit of what we do just in terms of like some of the cool things that are over on Twitch. We've added a couple things recently that makes it more of a fun experience. So Stick around to the end of the stream and I'll share some of that. Nerd? She's a nerd, but we love her for it. Hey, everybody loves a nerd. We're considerably outnumbered, so it's vital we gather as many as possible on the way there. The Tyrant King should have his incarnations, this freaking guy, and the fake author, freaking I cannot wait until we actually meet this character, should also have many men with him. And the latter half of the fourth scenario is pretty much a proxy war between the high constellations. The latter half of the fourth scenario, a proxy war. Interesting. Sangha, with her knowledge of history, should be useful here. Come to think of it, I do remember a place. Can we do something about my pants? Give me my pants, please. I'm not sure I remember correctly, but there should be a shrine nearby. Well, that was quick. Here's my thing, though. Like, she can't be the only person who knows about shrines. Like, shrines, I would imagine, are not, like, the most hidden places. So, I wonder if they're already looted, right? It's been a few days, or a few weeks, even. We should drop by on the way, since there may still be some powerful spirits there. Well, then again, yeah, maybe there are spirits, like, defending it. Although he isn't Korean. Oh? Omniscient Reader, episode 58, chapter 13, War of Kings, part 2. Some yin and yang stuff going on here, so... is it like a Chinese association? Alright, Gwanghwamun. We're targeting Chongqing, but we're first gonna go to Gwanghwamun. Okay. Oh, they look shocked. Wait, is this? There it is. Who would have thought there'd be a shrine to one of China's greatest generals in the middle of the city? Hey, I knew it. I called it. Let's go. All right. Let's go, Joe. Nice. The toxic fumes are gone. That was just for the second scenario. Oh, that's true. There were certain scenarios that made it impossible, essentially, to be able to even explore up above. So, yeah. Dude, I don't remember any of this. Traveling around with Songguk is literally completely foreign to me. Like, I don't remember any of this stuff. What should we do now? I don't think what I did with the great monk Samyang will work here. Yeah, like kicking his statue? I don't think so either, dude. Let's try showing our respects. Okay. Who are you two? We got a couple randos tagging along as well? Alright. This shrine has been abandoned for a while now. A constellation who wields a crescent blade, ooh, that's badass, is delighted by your visit. Hey, hold on. Frick. I still got my sword. I still got it, dude. It's still nearby, ready to be drawn when necessary. A constellation who wields a crescent blade has revealed his nickname. Alright. Constellation Lord of the Beautiful Beard. Okay, that's actually a pretty bad. The beautiful bearded lord has given you his blessing. The blessing increases your stamina and strength by 5 for the next 24 hours. By 5? Wow, that's actually insane. What the hell? Sir, we've totally lucked out. Lord of the Beautiful Beard. Even though he's a Chinese general, all Koreans know of him. This shrine is to honor Guan Yu, a deified general of the Three Kingdom period. Damn, that's a badass spear-looking glaive thing. Got a dragon head? Shoot! It's a little odd that a shrine to Guan Yu is in the middle of Seoul, but I guess it's because he's such a big historical figure. Like how there's a shrine to the Korean Admiral Yi Sun-sin in Japan. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know a lot about, like, shrine similar, you know, like, which cultures are going to be kind of not shared, but sort of, you know, how many shrines from Chinese history are going to be in places like Korea or Japan? I don't know about all that stuff, so that's really interesting. This is a good start, but I don't think we'll be able to get any items here. Dude, he looks so happy. Dude, look at my boy, Songguk. Songguk has never looked happier in his life. He said, oh my god, 24 hours. I'm a god for 24 hours. 5 stats. It'd be nice if we got something like his Green Dragon Crescent Blade. That's a bit... Okay, dude. That's a bit of an ask, okay? Huh? Gil Young? Dude, we haven't had Gil Young screen time in a minute. We got a little bug. Dokcha! Huh? Yeah, these two are super dead. Well, I was gonna say they're super dead because they don't have eyes. They're, like, being drawn very blandly. But then again, so are everybody else in this panel, so... Ah, shoot! Uh-oh. Are these related to the shrine, or are these one of like the big bad kings? Oh, I remember this. I remember this kind of. It rings a bell. It rings a bell. Damn, looking badass. That outfit, huh? Stomp. He's one of like the generals, right? Or one of the kings, I mean. Golly, this dude is handsome as frick. Huh? Is there a movie shoot at a time like this? It does kind of look like a cosplay. Isn't that Sung-Min Hwang in the front? They look like they're actors. Who dares block the king's path? No, I think he's the right hand of one of the kings. Okay. And you are? I think I know who, though. Is this? No, this isn't who I'm thinking of. That brown flag. Are you a king as well? This is not who I was thinking of. Okay. Phew, we're not quite there yet. Okay, we're getting there. This is not who I thought. Listen, we're talking about kings. We're talking about characters. I wasn't sure. We're not there yet. Pretty lady, though. Are you a king as well? Isn't that Ji-won Min? I see you know who I am. I am such a huge fan. Pop! Slap! Personal skill, dispel evil activated. Oh my god. Wait, oh. Wait, is she actually able to like charm people? So these are actors who like who earned some kind of skill set from being an actor that they're manipulating in this apocalypse. That's interesting. And he calls himself a hypnotist. Actually, great point. Huh? If Sanguk knows who she is, then that means she isn't just a character. Yeah, the King of Beauty, one of the 7 Kings of Seoul in TWSA, was also named Ji-won Min. Could it just be a coincidence? Character profile. There it is! Alrighty. Damn, she's looking sly. Look at that little smirk. Age 26, Ji-won Min, supporting constellation Lady of the Sleeping Brocade. What's a brocade? Pause. What's a brocade? I don't know what a brocade is. Help. Brocade. A class of richly decorative shuttle woven fabrics. So, expensive clothes. Okay. Personal attribute, actor. There it is. Rare. And then King of Beauty, heroic. So she's the king of their group. She's got weapon proficiency level 5, military command level 2, military command level 2. Why is that there twice? Why? Skin correction level 1. Bruh, she's able to put makeup on, like, at will? Wait, hold on. That's kind of sick, though. She gets a pimple, and she's just like, boop, gone. That's crazy. 1,000 faces level 3. 1,000 faces. Can she wear other people's face? We got a faceless man? Is that what they're called in Game of Thrones? Acting at level 2. Dude, okay, acting level 2 is kind of pathetic, okay? If you're a famous actor, like what's an example? If freaking Brad Pitt, is that a good example? I don't know. Is it Brad Pitt a good actor? I guess he is. I don't know. Ryan Gosling? Frick, I don't know. Put Tom Hanks, sure. Let's put Tom Hanks in here. If Tom Hanks is in this apocalypse and he looks at his stats and we're a few weeks in and he's at acting level 2, that's embarrassing, okay? That's cringe, okay? You're Tom Hanks, okay? Get it together, bro. Stigma, Divine Charm level 4, Unique Heroine level 3. Overall stats, we got Stamina 18, Strength 18, Agility 21, Mana 23. A perfect match between the supporting constellation and the incarnation. Her beauty will shine even brighter thanks to her constellation. Her army remains loyal for as long as she remains beautiful. Wow. Okay, we got a bunch of beauty followers over here. That's... okay, sure, dude. I knew it. She's a character from TWSA. But then how did Sunguk recognize her when he's not a character? See, this is... okay, every single freaking stream, I'm gonna have a moment of just existential crisis where I have to put the pieces together in my head of like, how does this make any sense? Because does this mean that Dokcha never could have interacted with any of the characters? I guess not. That is weird that they like spawned, they seemingly like spawned in. You know? Hell yeah, charisma. The Belle Delphine of the verse? Damn. Hold on. Not a bad comparison. Oh, yeah. Don't you look so unimpressed? I can't. True. Yes. I mean, he always kind of does, but yeah, even especially in this segment. I'm glad you like Nevad's new deodorant. Christian Bale, that would have been a good one too. More a beauty-focused actress? Ah, that's a good point. That's a good point. It's almost intentional, right? Her beauty is the reason she gets cast. Not that she's like a terrible actor, but she's not cast for her acting per se. At least primarily. It's an honor to meet you, Miss Min. Are you also a fan of mine? Not really. Oh! She said, But how can I not know the king of Song-dong-gu? She's pretty, but she's not my style. Sangha is just as pretty. He's wrong, actually. Sangha's prettier than she is! It seems you are highly in tune with your supporting constellation. Please tell her that it's an honor to be in the presence of the last queen of Silla. Oh, shoot! Character Jiwon Min's constellation is startled. The queen of Silla. What do we got over here? So we have Silla. What is Silla? Silla, a Korean kingdom that existed between 57 BC and 935 CE. Oh, okay. So an ancient kingdom of Korea. Lady of the Sleeping Brocade, also known as Queen Jinsong, the last ruler of unified Silla. I've seen cases like this in TWSA. There's no need to be flustered. Are you not here to fulfill the wish of Silla? Damn, she is caught totally off guard. Love to see it. The incarnation and the supporting constellation can be so in tune that the supporting constellations can force their unfulfilled desires upon their incarnations. But they're unaware that they could die if things go wrong. Oh, that kind of sucks. It's almost like when you have a parent who like lives their life through you. Like, I could never be an actress, so from a young age I put you into acting and ruined your life because I wanted to be in, you know what I mean? That sucks. If things follow the novel, then the three districts of Seoul, Songgong, this is gonna be hard. Okay, Song-dong-gu, Yongsan-gu, and Yeongdong-po-gu are at war with one another. Just like the later Three Kingdoms period of ancient Korea. Wow. Oh, that's cool. History repeats itself thousands of years later. Kind of interesting. It is crazy like how big some of these countries are when like throughout history there were just patches. Like little patches. Well, then again, the vice versa is true. Like the Roman Empire was freaking massive, you know what I mean? A bounty hunter scenario. Ah, the kings, yes. One king to another, gonna be offered a bounty scenario. Ooh, damn, okay, she's looking kind of badass, though. My supporting constellation wants to see how sincere you are. You will accept, right? The Lady of the Sleeping Brocade wants to crown the incarnation Jiwon Min as the true king of the three areas. Assist Jiwon Min. Ah, they're trying to recruit him. Got it. I had it wrong. To defeat the other kings, supported by late Bak Baekje and Taebong's constellation. So we have three Korean kingdom constellations that are sort of fighting a proxy war, as he said earlier, through these incarnations to like relive their glory days as the rulers of these ancient kingdoms. That's crazy. Okay. You will gain the favor of the constellation Lady of the Sleeping Brocade upon successfully completing the scenario. We got 38 hours. Dude, 2,000 coins is some BS. That's not good, dude. That sucks. That's not good enough, man. Exactly, Don. It's huge. I'll get straight to the point. Join my side. 2,000 coins. Serious. Finally! I've been saying this for chapters, man! He said, really, man? That's 4 stats. That's awful. Or is it 5? 5 stats. That's awful. That is, that's disgusting. The War of Kings is imminent. I don't know who your supporting constellation is, but the smaller groups in the area will be taken out. The only way that you'll be able to survive is... No. What? I don't want to. They look horrified, man. 2,000 coins? Is she kidding me? Yeah, that is like disrespectful. Let's get going. We have a lot to do. Wait! If this isn't enough, I I can give you more. She knows he's special because of how much he knew about her. Don't tell me you don't know how much 2,000 coins is worth. Don't you realize the situation you're in right now? She was trying to lowball him because she was basically threatening him by saying, you're gonna die, right? I am the... Shut the frick up. You are not the queen. Your constellation is. This is some BS. I am the queen of Scylla. You're role-playing as the queen of Scylla, girl. Get your act together. I will soon unite the 3 kingdoms and reign supreme. Matter of fact, you're the one who should be paying 2,000 coins to join me. Don't you get it? Is Sangha about to drop some history on this girl? Is Sangha about to drop the most fire history? Excuse me, your highness. She's really into this act. What is it? She's an actor, all right. To my knowledge, Scylla was there to... Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, we brought Sangha for her history. Let her work. Let her cook, bro. To my knowledge, Scylla was the least powerful of the 3 kingdoms. Historically speaking, don't you think you're at a disadvantage? How will you... What do you know about history? Are you a historian? I have a first grade certificate in Korean history. First grade certificate? That's nothing to boast about. And she's blushing. All right. Well, yep. GG. I guess you're right. Dude, Sangha low-key cooked her without even trying, bro. Sangha wasn't even trying. She was literally not even... Uh-oh. Okay, the zooming in isn't working, apparently. But, Sangha, she's just like, yeah, you're right. Like, she was barely even trying, and she cooked her ass. Let's go, Sangha. She doesn't seem to know history very well. Oh my god. Constellation, prisoner of the Golden Headband, despises Jiwonbin supporting Constellation. There's gotta be some reason that I'm not aware of. Wait! How about 3,000 coins? Wow, 3,000 coins. No thanks. Secretive plotter scoffs at the High Constellation's offer. You... Bruh. That's crazy! Oh my god, Secretive Plotter said chump change and tossed 3,000 to Dokcho. What a king! Hey, shout out Secretive Plotter. Secretive Plotter was like, dude, 3,000 is chump change. That's how much I spend on my lunch break. Come on, bro. 3,500 coins. I'll give you 3,500 coins. If only she knew the messages I was getting right now. You have sold... He sells another 5 of the plagiarized novel and gets a 5K easy. Like it's nothing. That's crazy, bro. 3,600. No, 3,700. Dude, imagine she says 3,600. He keeps walking. She says, no, 3,700. He stops. He turns around. You've got a deal. Like, what was she expecting? Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I knew it. How dare he play hard to get... I'd like to make a counter offer. He's gonna say, you pay me to join me. How about 10,000 coins to join me? He's gonna say 10,000 to join me. 10,000. Oh. Ugh, she's annoying. Oh, is that too low? Well... You are a queen, after all. Let's make it 20,000 coins. Are you pulling my leg right now? 20,000 coins? Don't tell me you seriously think you're worth that much. No, I'm offering to buy you for 20,000 coins. There it is. Yep, I knew it. I was like, there's no way. Yeah. There's no way. Dokcha wouldn't say that unless he was flipping the situation. What? What? You and all your men, to be exact. Snap. What's he doing? Is he showing them how many coins? What? There's no way you have that much. That we can't even see it. It's so much. Just because you don't have that much doesn't mean everyone's like you. 20,000? Oh, he's saying, yeah. He's saying, trade with me. Come on. Make contact with the person you want to trade with. Do you believe me now? And there's much more where that came from. Miss Min, not everything in the world can be solved with money. As an actress, you of all people should know that. Okay. Spit. I'm disappointed. in this, dude, we just met this character in this chapter, and she's already gone through an entire trauma arc of just being absolutely humiliated. It's crazy. Dokja, was the man next to her? Yeah, perhaps. He might be the incarnation of Guanchong. Oh! Wait, Guanchong was a tenacious Hwarang who died in the Battle of Hwangsanbeol. His stigma may be average, but his loyalty to his kingdom is unmatched. Okay. An elite group of male youth during the Kingdom of Silla. Interesting. Constellation unrelenting Hwarang heeds your remarks. Interesting. Okay. So he is her right hand for sure. He's got a boon, you know? He's not a total nobody. That woman, though, is she a celebrity? You and Songguk seems to both recognize her, but I've never seen her before. What? Maybe, dude, what is she famous for? Songguk! I don't know her. Oh no. Oh God. I don't think she's just an actress. I don't know her either, Sangha. Really? That's a relief. Or is it, like character specific? Because these two are from the real world. They're not characters. If Ji-won Min is a character from the novel, it makes sense that Gil-young and Sangha don't know her, but for some strange reason, Songguk seems to recognize her. It's because Songguk became a character. I don't know how, but both Songguk and Minwoo, what's his name? I forget. Both became characters somehow. Songguk, stop eyeing them and come over here. You said earlier that you're a fan of Miss Min. What? Oh yeah, don't you know her? She's a famous actress. Huh? Miss Min is... Wait. How do I know who she is? No. Have I always known her? This is so weird. He's like morphing into a character, but he's not all the way there yet. Character profile. So I have heard the name Ji-won Min before. Age 25, manager of the Old Ticker. Wait, he can actually read his character profile now. Hypnotist rare, hypnosis level 3, bluff level 5, weapons efficiency level 3, search attribute level 2, comfortable sleep level 1. Okay, I know this is supposed to be a moment of like, oh my god, I can see. His stigma is, I can sleep good. I can have a good night's sleep. Hey, in the apocalypse, maybe that's kind of broken. He's got stamina level 13, strength level 13, stamina 17, mana 18. Damn, you suck. Overall evaluation in progress. Huh? Songguk's... Wait, he could read him before. Songguk's 9th renouncer attribute has disappeared. He's become a character. Bruh, how does this make any sense? This makes no sense. Because he's not in the novel. He's not in the novel. Can Gil-young and Sangha become characters? Like what? What happened? He accepted some kind of contract with Dokja. That's kind of all I can think about. Maybe he's going to merge with another character in the novel or some other background character. He's going to serve some kind of role that another character would have served. I don't know. That is so weird. Oh, God. Stigma. I can nap. Yes, sir. But last chapter, he was still renouncing. Yeah. Wait, so does he remember anything from the prologue chapter? Huh. I bet you he doesn't. The plot thickens. Yeah. The idea of becoming a character sounds so creepy. I love it. So creepy. Capitalism surviving even the apocalypse. Yup. They fixed the mistake. The line translation used to say prisoner of the golden headband there. Oh, interesting. Gotcha. All right, well, that was a great chapter. I loved getting to meet another one of the kings. I think she is going to come back at some point, maybe as a minor character. I can't really fully remember. But getting to see Dokja shine, as always, see how wealthy he is. He has at least like 40K, is what it looked like, maybe. But the biggest thing there is that reveal there. This idea that Sungook, people can become characters. There's some kind of condition or some kind of reason that they become characters. And I don't know what it would be. Obviously, Gilyoung and Sangha haven't gotten to that level yet. We also visited a shrine and got a big ol' +5 stat boost, which is kind of sick. But okay, we're going to move on to chapter 59 of Omniscient Reader. Because the night is young, my friends. The night is young. If you're enjoying, I hope you continue to enjoy, my friends. Knowing about the novel? Maybe. I think anyone who sees Dokja sees as a character becomes one. Oh, that's an interesting theory. So it has to do with fourth wall. Dokja's abilities, if he starts to view them as a character, but did he view them as characters? I guess if he treated them insignificantly, that's weird though. Like, because he's surprised by it, which means he doesn't really fully see them as, I don't know. That's interesting, Oakman. All right, let's keep going. All renouncers who have read TWSA know the future. But Sungook only knows the earlier oh, wait a minute. What if it's because we passed the point that he knew about? No, that doesn't make any sense. Because then a lot of other people would be too. Huh? Jiwon Min? The scenario must have progressed past what Sungook knows. When such a thing happens to a renouncer, do they end up turning into characters? If so, maybe someday I could... Here's the thing, though. We're a part of this world where I don't know if being a character or not being a character really fully matters. Maybe he thinks you have less autonomy if you're not a character. Like, if you're a character, you're more bound by the whims of the author. But I don't know. That's so weird. Bruh. Bruh! What is this? What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? Oh my god. Character Jiwon Min is slightly attracted to you. Frick off with that. That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, that was pretty attractive what he did. It was kind of badass. But the fact that he gets notified about it is crazy. Imagine living in a world where you start to develop a crush on somebody and they get a little pop-up. But ding! So-and-so has a crush on you. Dude, oh god, that's crazy. That's crazy. His face here. I gotta pull it up. It's too uncanny. It's too uncanny. Hold on. Hold on. It's too, yeah, here it is. It's too uncanny. The face he's making here is identical to the freaking Tanjiro meme where he's like looking down with disgust. It is identical. That is the same face. That's hilarious. Oh my god. He went, ooh. Oh god. Ooh. What? Attracted? She looks more upset, if anything. I can't see that well, though. Wait, how could I have forgotten? Oh my god. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Junghyuk! He said, how could I forget? Junghyuk grabbed Jiwon by the collar the first time they met. I think it was his 11th regression. And throughout that regression, Jiwon... Bruh. Oh my god, she likes the bad boys. She likes the bad boys. What have you done, Dokja? What have you done? No one's ever been that rough with me before. Dude, get the frick out of here. I can sense an unpleasant gaze. An enemy, perhaps. Haha, no way. That's so crazy. I love the manga depiction-esque, the way this is drawn. That's awesome. I didn't do anything like that. You did emotionally, man. You did emotionally, okay? Dokja, yes, coming. I have a bad feeling about this. You did, bro. I hope I'm... I don't remember if this goes anywhere, but the way they're framing this is like kind of scary, bro. Oh my god, she's blushing. She is mad blushing. Oh, shoot. Docha, you did rough her up. What are you talking about? He's like, I didn't do it. He's such a dimwit. He's such a doofus. You did with your words like a true reader would. Oh my god. Omniscient Reader War of Kings Part 3. I forgot about that, and I don't remember where it goes. It's gotta go somewhere, the way they're setting it up. Is she gonna, like, kill somebody for him? Or god, I don't know. She's gonna be mad jealous at all the other characters. His heart began to race as he reached the entrance of the National Palace Museum of Korea. We're getting more items. Dude, please give Songa an upgrade. She has a level 1 bone sword. Please. Most of the relics here are worthless, but one of them is a real treasure. The 4-yin demon decapitator. Oh, shoot. Gwanghwamun's most valuable SSSSS grade item should be hidden here. Was this in the plagiarized novel? Because there is no freaking way that's real. Dude, I was about to have a freaking freak out. Okay, it was the quadruple S or the penta S, whatever you call that, gave it away. I know it was made up, but you've really done a number with the writing here. That wasn't a compliment. Wipe that grin off your face. If it's real, shouldn't we get to it before the others? Not right now. There's no such thing as an SSSSS grade item, but the 4-yin demon decapitator is still a great sword. Even Junghyuk made use of it during his 3rd regression. That's the one we're on right now, dude. Whoever's seen the revelation that we spread will definitely try to get their hands on it. So it's a bait, it's a trap, and meanwhile, we'll use that chance to grab all the other relics. They'll make a move sooner or later. We'll go when they do, okay? It's a trap. Oh, frick. Frick! This freaking Dokkaebi, always here to ruin the moment. I miss Byung. I miss Byung. Byung's been replaced! My goodness. I'm glad to see that you're all gathered in one place. And all good children deserve a prize. Frick this Dokkaebi. I think this Dokkaebi gets his comeuppance, though, if I remember correctly. If it is this one, I think it is. He's the one that's been mainly freaking around. The other one was, like, all nervous and stuff. This is the main Dokkaebi that's been freaking up the scenarios. Oh? Crack! Uh-oh. Damn, he's looking happy, though. Oh, there's the plagiarizer! Roar! Oh, it's time! Oh my god, we're already at this part. The main scenario has been updated. What the frick just happened? Give me a sec, something just fell down. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's so pretty. I found it. It's all good. Main scenario number 4, the King's qualification has begun. That was pretty sudden. That we're already at this point. Okay, though, I'm down. Main scenario number 4, King's qualification, difficulty A. Clear condition, occupy the ruler's throne on the main street of Gwanghwamun. Time limit 8 hours. That's a long time. Reward 10,000 coins. That's more like it, man. Okay, it's still not like, listen, that's a lot of coins. Now that's better. Thank you. Okay. Only those who have completed the king's path, so there's the prerequisite, can take part. That's really cool. The king who occupies the ruler's throne will be given absolute command over the other kings. That's wild. Clear, special additional clear conditions exist. Okay. That's like the little writing at the bottom that says, and there's more. And we're not done. There's more. All right. The terms and conditions, you know. Damn. All right. This is about to be brutal. A new scenario. This isn't good. So Docha didn't expect it. We still don't have enough stations occupied to capture the flag. Yeah, you still need one more or two more? You seem flustered, this freaking Dokkaebi. Don't worry too much. You'll be able to take your time with this scenario. As you may have already guessed, the 4th scenario was put in place to elect the one true king Who is worthy of that throne? Of course, there she is. Not any king will be able to sit there. It's there exclusively for the one king who has proved him or herself worthy. I will now... Who's this dude? We got some cool earrings. Low-key wearing the Junghyuk fit, though. A little bit of a copycat. I will now reveal the first qualification. Okay, here we go. This is kind of big. So no one can go there yet. We got some additional clear conditions in addition to the king's path. Okay? King's qualification, number 1. The one worthy of the throne shall be braver than the rest. The ruling throne does not want a weak king. You must have a black flag, at least, in order to sit on the throne. We have brown currently, so we're not quite there yet. Okay, and additional qualifications will be revealed later, okay? Damn it, this isn't good. Don't we need to occupy 20 stations to get the black flag? That's crazy. What do? We still need 10 more stations for that. Hwang. He sent Hwang on that solo mission to pop off. Maybe? There shouldn't be any vacant stations nearby. That's exactly why this condition was made. To my knowledge, there isn't anyone who has a black flag at this point. Yeah, okay. Did you forget? There's more than one way to change the color of your flag. Oh, we don't have any choice but to take another group leader's flag. Okay. Is that what Hwang's doing? Charge! Oh boy, here they go. Ignore them and run towards the museum. I do like how the characters all look pretty cool. Like, this character is clearly a nameless NPC character, whatever, but she looks badass, which I can appreciate. You know? Spider-Man fans, ORV fans, hating a guy named Paul. Bruh. We can all agree on that. Boom! Pop, 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 boom! Damn, this dude's using like a chain! That's sick! That's what I'm saying, dude. That's badass. We got some random background character whipping around a chain? Sick! Or like nunchuck? I don't know. It's begun. Let's head west and... Yep. This dude here just got sent flying, bro. That dude... I just love how it's like, where is all his limbs are facing forward? Pew! Sent millions of miles away. That's hilarious. It's a frightening sight. Sometimes I wonder if we're still in Korea. It was Korea, and still is, somewhat. Aren't you scared, sir? Bruh, Sunguk is getting so much screen time. I am, but... whether I'm a salary man, oh man. We got ordinary-ass Dokja. Or a survivor in the world of TWSA. God, that panel is still like the most fire panel of this entire series so far. God, I love it so much. Death will come for me sooner or later. Yep, that's true. What matters is how I choose to live my life. Spit. As long as I keep myself focused on that fact, run when I signal. For now, I feel that I'm on the right path. Ooh, I like that way that was presented. Yes, sir! Plus the 2 randos in the back that are probably gonna die. Yes, sir, Dokja! Okay. Let's go. He feels fulfilled, you know? Like, this is kind of like the perfect... He feels like he's serving his purpose. He's enjoying it, in a sense. Like, we've gotten hints that he's like, why am I smiling? Like, why am I enjoying... Like, I'm enjoying this too much, you know? It's interesting. Seoul Museum of History, okay? What should we look for here? Seoul Museum of History. We need to find something called a Gangyonggui. It's a disc-shaped relic from the Joseon era, but I don't know which floor it's on. We should split up since we need to find it quickly. Gilyoung, you go with Sangha. And Sunguk... Uh-oh! Get down! Uh-oh. Is Sunguk about to get... No, okay. Oh god, okay, they're being attacked. Is this by other people or like a self-defense mechanism? Everyone, inside, now! Arrows imbued with mana. Whoever it is, they're quite skilled. Is it another king? Who could it be? Could someone have seen through my plan? Ha ha! You call yourself a king, Greenhorn? It's the guy from earlier. I was gonna call it, but I thought I was gonna be wrong. It's the guy from earlier. Damn, the Junghyuk wannabe. He's jacked though. Damn, good for you, dude. Give up your flag now if you value your life. Do so, and I'll spare your men. Character profile Wang Yin-chu, age 33, the last hero of Hwangsanbeol. Personal attribute, bit part actor. Dude, what is up with all these actors? This guy's an extra. Hey, as a working voice actor, respect to extras, okay? They are an important part of the creative process, but in this context, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. We just met some celebrities, and now this dude is like an extra. Personal skills, weapons proficiency level 4, acting level 1. Damn. Find the weak level 1. He's got Baekja swordsmanship level 4. There's the Baekja reference, okay? So this is another person that represents one of the 3 nations. Fight to the death level 2, command detachment level 3. We got stamina level 19, strength level 19, agility level 21, mana level 15. That's not bad. Overall, a living testament to how even a below average... Dude, this is brutal. The character evaluation is saying... This is a living example of what happens when some weak rando gets a powerful constellation. Can become great. When paired with a powerful constellation, his stigma can be deadly as he is highly in tune with the constellation. Alright. I like his design. Yeah, those stigma levels aren't bad. Not bad, not bad. Damn it! I didn't expect to run into the last hero of Hwangsanbeol here! I can see why he's a bit part actor from that comically dramatic tone he's using. Get his ass! Why did General Gaibak give his powers to someone like him? Wait, so is there a reason? There has to be, right? Like, there's usually a reason. He may be small fry, but he has a high stigma level. There it is! Sunk to the Lord. It's gonna be hard to take him unless I increase my stats. But I can't waste my coins here because I need them for the last phase. This dude's kind of strong. I respect it. Okay. He got grazed. Dokcha. He drew blood on Dokcha. Wait, this dude might be the real deal. Not actually. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. But respect for drawing blood on Dokcha. That's not an easy feat. Maybe I can spare 20,000 coins. He's got 68k? Shoot. You can spare 20k. Come on, bro. Oh, it's Jinhwa. To pick... Not Jinhwa, Jiwan. To pick on the weak. In the name of your kingdom. Have you no shame? She's here to save her man. She's here to save her man. Respect. These goons, bro. Aye. Oh, the rivalry continues. What's the goddamn queen doing here? Such vulgarity. Just as expected from a general of a ruined kingdom. Okay, girl. King of Beauty, Jiwan Min? Where the hell did she come from? Did she follow me here? No way, she couldn't possibly. She's in love with you, my guy! Character, Jiwan Min is slightly attracted to you. That's not slight. Let's get this straight. That is not slight, okay? That is not slight. Dokcha, use this to your advantage. Come on, bro. Come on, boy. He's still stunned. He doesn't know what to think. Ugh. Really? He's so surprised. Oh my god. You were right about how I can't buy people with money. I am here to repay you for my transgression earlier. That is all, so don't mind me. Yeah, she's a student. I'm just my transgression, that's all. How could you involve yourself in such trivial matters? And you call yourself a queen? Enough! How dare you speak to our queen like that? Ugh, we're wrong. Interesting. I can't believe someone actually signed a deal with that lousy constellation. He's insulting this guy now. Do you want to be beheaded? Like your constellation? Ooh, shots fired! Shut it! Uh-oh. I'm glad she came to help, but this is the worst matchup ever. Yep, they're bitter rivals. This is not a good matchup. As some of you may know, are we talking to the readers now? Guanchong was beheaded by Gaibek in the Battle of Hwangsanbeol. He's Guanchong and he's Gaibek. Oh! I didn't realize that specifically. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They are, yep. And as far as I know, Guy Buck is about to, he's stronger, for sure. He's got some high stigma power. Among the high constellations, there is a hierarchical system based on their actual past lives. That makes sense. A general of a kingdom cannot disobey their king. That's crazy. And rivals are given advantages and disadvantages based on their historical records. That's insane. So if you killed somebody else in history and that person becomes your supporting constellation, you actually get a buff against that person. Crazy. You should step down. You can't win. And such hierarchies are amplified the more the incarnations are in tune with their constellations. Dokcha! Sangha? We found it! Hey! Let's go! Is that already? Because Sangha is a history buff. Let's go! Gangpyeong-gui. Great timing, Sangha. Hell yeah, Sangha! We might be able to win. Dude, why is this panel so good? This panel is like so detailed. It's so detailed. What? Let's reenact the battle of Hwangsanbeol. And as some of you may know, Scylla won the Battle of Hwangsanbeol. Oh shoot! Character Wang In-chu has activated Command Detachment Level 3. Charge! Wait, this is kind of badass. Wait, that was kind of badass! Wait, that was kind of badass! Docha kind of would have been screwed. Low-key. Like, it would have been challenging to get out of this. But she came to save her man! Respect. Respect. Hey, gotta respect it, bro. W Sangha? Hell yeah! That's our healer. Caracol, get out. Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare say that. Whoever's running these evaluations is having way too much fun. True. True. The one person with the highest stigma levels in Korea is definitely Gong Pildu, because Dokcha had him farm. Dude, Pildu, literally. I think Pildu solos. Low-key, in terms of raw stats, Pildu's the GOAT. Because for like days and days straight, he's just been farming EXP. That's my boy. It's kind of like how people have those challenges, like reach level 100 in Final Fantasy VII in the first level. That kind of thing. It's like that, but Pildu Gong, bro. Or like evolve your Pokemon in Route 1, you know? Crazy. Actually crazy. Sangha might just be the GOAT. Facts. Man, I'm so excited for this. This is one of the best mini arcs of all the early chapters. Love this stuff. I don't remember these current chapters, but I know what we're about to get to, and it's peak. Oh, sounds good, mate. Dude, oh, milkshake? That sounds good. The only downside for Pildu is that he needs to set up his territory. Good point. Yeah, he's definitely a setup. He's a setup character. If they make a fighting game out of this or something, he's definitely a setup character. You know, he's not guns blazing, immediately gonna kick your ass. But if you step into his territory, you're toast. Like, you cannot win on his grounds. You feeling good? Let's go, Charisma. I love Sangha as well. Sangha's one of my favorite characters for sure. She's awesome. She ties with Uriel. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Uriel, best girl. Facts. Facts. Can't argue that. All right. How many chapters? Well, I think we're probably going to do one or two more. That was a pretty short one, so we could probably do 2 more chapters is what I'm thinking. We're gonna see how it goes though. We're gonna see how it goes. That was a pretty short one, so I think we could probably do 2 more. We're definitely at least reading 1 more, and I'm thinking 2. I once got a Charizard before I fought Brock? Bruh, that's crazy. That's actually insane. That's insane. But respect for doing that. That's dedication. That's real dedication, dude. All right, well, I hope you guys are enjoying as much as I am. If you are enjoying, just keep enjoying it. That's all I ask. Let's read episode 60 of Omniscient Reader. Chapter 13, War of Kings, Part 4. Okay. The battle, we're going to get some history. A little bit of history lesson. The Battle of Hwangsanbeol. It was a battle between the allied forces of Silla and the Tang Dynasty, led by Yusin Kim, and the nation of Baekja, led by General Gaibek. Scylla won the battle thanks to the young Hwang's sacrifice, and it was the battle that took General Gaibek's life. Uh-oh. Are we gonna repeat history? There is no retreat! No retreat! Serve your king with unwavering loyalty! Yo, respect. Serve him! Serve her, excuse me. All of Scylla's Hwang are now under the effects of the 5 Commandments level 2. Shoot! Looks like you have a death This guy doesn't know his history. This guy, is that why this guy was chosen? The constellation didn't want him to know, like, hey, so you actually die in this fight. Like, or I died in this fight. Wipe the floor with the Scylla scum! Character Wang Yin-Chu has activated Baekja Swordsmanship level 4. Okay, dude. Alright, dude. Roar! Oh, shoot. Have the soldiers retreat immediately. You can't have Gaibek fight Guangchong. Retreat now! I kind of love this. These allies are kind of unexpected, but I love it. He's looking out for him too. He's like, hey, this is actually bad. Like, he gets a massive debuff against that one dude specifically. Character Jiwon Min has activated Military Command level 2. The skill has been cancelled. I said retreat! The soldiers have entered a frenzied state. Uh-oh, GG. It's GG. Ah! Okay, well, it's not a behead. He's still alive, right? He hasn't been beheaded. This dude is strong. This dude is kind of strong. Uh-oh. Okay, he got freaking gutted. Not gutted, but slashed in the gut. Close enough. Uh-oh. The constellation lady of the sleeping brocade is nervous. Guangchong alone won't be enough. Damn it. But the stage should be set right about now. Okay, Dokta. He has the item from Sangha. Let him cook. Ah? Spark. Bingo. What the? The scenery. Dramatize. Dude, get this man some pants. Dramatization. This rings a bell to me. It occurs when historically relevant incarnations who are in tune with their constellations are locked in battle. Whoa, wait. This could totally happen with even, like, mythologies. Like, what's an example? Like, you know, I don't know, Zeus and Poseidon or something, right? Like, if you match up constellations from similar backgrounds, or like Lucifer and Michael, you know, like from like Jewish mythology, Christian mythology. It occurs when historically relevant incarnations who are in tune with their constellations are locked in battle. It shifts the battle to the time and space during which the constellations fought. It's great to be back in Hwangsanbeol! Constellation, the last hero of Hwangsanbeol, is overjoyed. He's having a thrill. We're not actually there. It's more of an augmented reality! Oh, that's so sick! It actually freaking changes the scenery! But the problem is that the incarnations themselves think otherwise. He's so powerful when he's not even a king. Miss Min! Freaking Songguk, bro. Why is Songguk, like, low-key getting so much screen time? That's because this is a stage set exclusively for Gaibek. There are 2 ways we can turn the battle around. Alright, he's helping her out. She's freaking out. She's freaking out. The first is to leave Guangchong's incarnation to die in battle. But sir! Uh-oh. Damn, he is... Oh, God. That might be a decent solution. Constellation Unrelenting Hwang is flustered. Not so unrelenting now, huh? What do you mean? This will be a perfect reenactment of the historical battle since dramatization has begun. His death triggers their victory. The death of Guangchong's incarnation will boost the morale of Scylla's troops just as it did in history, but she doesn't want that. It's very interesting. And the second is to change history. What if we fail in doing so? Then your kingdom will perish. Then we'll go with the first. Damn, she didn't hesitate. She didn't freaking hesitate! She said, oh, wait, my kingdom, let him die. Let him die. Obviously, she didn't even skip a beat. It's because she's in love with Dokcha. That's her #1 priority right now, bro. I never asked you to choose. Not that she liked him, but just like her priorities, you know? I never asked you to choose. Creek, what does this do? I'm going with the second option. Facts! Dokcha would never just go along with the flow. He's got to change everything. I knew she'd say that. Then why did you bother telling me? I was giving you a chance. What Scylla needs right now isn't you. Oh my god. Huh? Activating Gong Pyonggui's special ability, Echo of the Stars. Echo of the Stars allows you to seek the help of a high constellation. Wait, that's sick. It's like a summon item. The constellation can refuse your request, and the number of times Gwanggui can be used will be reduced when the constellation responds to your request. Got it. So, it doesn't actually count until they respond. Oh, no. If they okay, just any response. Maybe. Gangpongui, a tool for astronomical observation devised in 17th century Joseon. It's like a real thing. Everyone is after the 4-yin demon decapitator, but this is actually the real deal, so he distracted them. Interesting. I will call upon a constellation. The high constellations hear your voice throwing through the stars. What do you think you're doing? I'll fend him off, sir. Get behind me, Miss Min. Low-key, Sunguk, kind of brave. Okay, dude, you're gonna get clapped, but I call upon the leader of the Hwarang, the great king, Hongmu. Huh? Oh, what a transition! That's so sick. Suddenly, boom, the clouds all part. Oh my god. Dude, imagine in the anime, we see the clouds moving, and then they go, boom, and they just like vanish all in one frame. Clean, bro. Spark, spark, sparkle. The stars have set sail. Sparkle. Sorry, am I ruining the moment by saying sparkle? Constellation, the great king Hongmu is looking at you. The great king Hongmu. Yusin Kim, the leader of the Hwarang. I think that name was mentioned earlier. Yeah, it was. Constellation, the great king Hongmu does not want to interfere in the current flow of history. Uh-oh, we gotta convince him. We gotta convince him somehow. Ah! Ow, and he refused the request. Uh-oh, okay, blink, blink. I'll see ya. See ya. Wait, sir, this is unexpected. Sangha! Sangha, actually so clutch! Wait, Sangha, oh my god, Sangha's wait, can you hear me, sir? Sangha? I know of your heroic tales. I've only read about them, but still. Dude, Sangha, let's go! I understand that you want to respect the course of history. But some events never end, even after they've been recorded. Don't you have regrets? Have you already forgotten the sacrifices of the many young Hwarang and the people of Scylla? Yo. Sunguk is freaking badass. Wait, Sunguk's defending against this guy. Oh my god, respect. In his underwear as well? Actual Giga Chad. Actual Giga Chad. History can't be changed. I know that. But if you were to help us now, you can still make a difference for those who are still here. For those who come after. Sorry, I'm in expedition break. Constellation Great King Hongbu is listening to the incarnation, Sangha Yu. Hwangsanbeol may be over for you, but it isn't over for us. Constellation, the Great King Hongmu closes his eyes. Come to think of it, Sangha was famous for her presentations at work. That's that charisma stat, putting in work. Good thing I brought her along. Constellation, the Great King Hongmu accepts your request. Wait, he chose Dokcha. Oh shit. Dokcha said, huh? Huh? Let's go! You have received the Constellation Great King Hongmu's protection. My body. It feels as if my heart's about to burst. Please, Lend me your voice for a while. Is the king about to frickin' pop off through Dokja so that I may unwind my anguish? GG. This battle's over, bro. This king reincarnated into Dokja. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's so over. Huh? Dokja? That ain't Dokja no more. Are you? Long time no see, Gaibek. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot! General! There is no need to show me respect. How absurd. The past is long behind us. But why are you all gathered here? Don't you get it? He's super dead. God. Last hero of Hwangsanbeol has possessed. Oh! They're having a possession off! They're having a possession showdown! Oh, shoot! It's so that we could meet again! I am Yusin Kim, the 15th leader of the Hwarang. Oh my god. Frick, dude! You could have a whole comic just about this war! That's sick! I will honor the souls that have fallen in battle and set right the course of history. The power of the constellation artifact Blue Dragon Sword has entered unbreakable trust. Whoosh! I call upon the men. Is he gonna summon them? Of the Hwangdo. Literally translated as men who follow Maitreya. It was the name of the group of Hwarang under Yusin Kim's direct command. This is the elite squad. This is the elite Hwarang. Oh! Oh, that's sick. Army of the Dead, Lord of the Rings? The stigma, calling all Hwarang, has been activated. So even constellations have stigmas? I don't know. Interesting. Sunguk is screaming. That's hilarious. What? Yeah, you guys are toast. You guys are so dead. Attack. Hey, yo. We're cutting to Minbok? What's his name? Minsuk? Minbok? Wait, that's such a... Wait, we're cutting to him? I gotta say, him and Sunguk are way more like actual characters than I remembered. They're like legit major characters in Omniscient Reader, at least in this part of the story. Like low-key, it's kind of wild. During all this, we got Hwiwan out on a mission, we got Pildu and Hyunsung on defense, we got this dude on spy duty with the plagiarizer. Minsab, thank you, Haku, Minsab. I gotta remember that. Minsab. I get the min part right. Minsab. Okay. We got Minsog. Minsab. Yeah! Oh, wait, he's nearby? What the hell are these skeletons? Yeah! That looks like Dokja. Sorry, that kind of freaked me out for it. I was like, what the hell? Oh! Oh, yeah, GG. GG, bro. Oh! Gaibuk, why have you possessed your incarnation? Have you forgotten about the rule of plausibility? This was hinted at earlier. They said it was risky. You will perish along with your incarnation if he dies. That's a huge deal. That's right. Gaibuk seems to be unreasonably immersed in his incarnation. Yusin, you must not know anything about this world. This world? How unfair is it that I cannot come near you even in a fake stage such as this? I would have liked to duel with you just once. Historically, Gaibuk's army never once lost against Yusin Kim. That is, until the Battle of Hwangsanbeol. And in that battle, Gaibuk never got a one-on-one fight with Yusin Kim. It's recorded that Yusin Kim intentionally avoided fighting him head-on. So that's all this guy wanted. Oh, I think I couldn't understand how he's feeling. People may call Yusin Kim a coward, but he was all the more powerful because he knew the risks. Yep, and he could win thanks to his nonchalance. Wait, General, I cannot kill him myself. I'm under an oath. Wait, that's so true. Wait, he's right. King of no killing. Wait, that's true. Is that so? I understand. But do not worry. The stars will honor your commitment. But, because it doesn't count as him? Fine, if you must insist. I will see you again, Gaibuk, on the far side of the galaxy. What does that mean? Wait, really? Dramatization has come to an end. Beheaded. Damn! This dude was strong. It took a lot. We had to really bring our A game to take him down. You have experienced the Battle of Hwangsanbeol. You received 1,000 coins as a reward. The effects of King of No Killing have been retained due to the indirect nature of the killing. That was kind of close. 3 minutes remaining until the protection wears off. We managed to save the dude as well. Sir! We don't have much time left. Let's head north. I've already sent the men of Hwangsanbeol there. He still got them? Wait, he still has them around? No way! That's crazy! Let's go collect some flags. They're still around! That's so OP! We still have an army of undead Hwarang that we can just command to go this way? Damn! That's crazy. That was cool. I liked that. We got a little history lesson there. I like the nature of interacting between different segments of historical groups and the things that happen when they interact with each other. That's so interesting. Dang, dude. Sangha has such main character energy for real. She does, and in fact, Dokja said so. He said as much. He was like, if there was a main character in the real world, it would be Sangha. That's what he said in the first chapter, so you're spot on. The pants only limited his power? Like, low-key actually true, bro. Low-key actually true. Sword fighting in your underwear is a power move? Dude, I gotta say, Sanguk was kind of the GOAT in that fight. Like, obviously Sangha was, don't get me wrong. But, like, without Sangha, dude? I mean, without Sanguk? Dang, bro. Now, don't lose your head now. Very funny. Then you remember that some guy died because he happened to have the wrong constellation? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Ay. For 3 more minutes? I mean, that's still sick. 3 minutes, we get to command an army. That's badass. That's not that long, though, I suppose. A severe case of notice me, senpai. Yup. That's all he wanted. The stigma of a constellation comes from their stories and myths or etc. I see, so that's why. Yeah, of course. In fact, it makes total sense. Basically, an incarnation gets the stigma of their, it's like a lower version or whatever of the stigma. So it's not that like, so of course they can use the stigma because it comes from them. Yeah. Sangha got a talk no jutsu stigma from the rodent who likes ramen. She does, low key. That is her biggest strength on the Starkness. She's a talker. Love that mini arc. That was so interesting. I really enjoyed it as well. Guys, I'm gonna read one more. Lately, we've been sticking with 3, but those chapters felt pretty quick. So I'm gonna read one more chapter for the night before we call it a day. Chapter 61, episode 61 of Omniscient Reader. This will be what we end on for the night. I'm guessing we'll get a bit of a tease into the next segment of the game. Last chapter hype! That's right, Don! Last chapter hype, baby! Sanga's a total nerd and I love her. I love her too, man. She's so great. She's so great. I love her so much. In fact, I can't wait. I can't wait until she, certain things happen with her. I can't wait, bro. And then the incarnation has to level the stigmas from level 1. Right. Yeah. They're literally, reincarnating through this. It's perfect language, And only gets their sponsors higher level stigmas when they become stronger. Strong enough to wield the stronger stigmas. Makes sense. I wonder if nowadays popular TV characters be constellations. Oh, that's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. Like, famous TV characters or whatever. Like, what would be an example? Mickey Mouse. I don't know. That's a terrible example. Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, what constitutes a constellation? Because we have, like, mythological figures and gods and stuff. Can Mickey Mouse be a constellation? Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. That would be hilarious, though. I want Donald Duck to be... Yo, Donald Duck would go crazy, though, because Donald Duck is canonically one of the only characters in the Square lore, like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts lore, that can use... What was it, like Delta Flare or whatever? Mega Flare? The Bahamut level move? Donald Duck is, like, one of the handful of characters in the Final Fantasy universe that can use, the strongest black magic attack in the game. Donald Duck, low-key, one of the best black mages in Final Fantasy history. Superman, Darth Vader, there you go. The power of Disney, yeah, dude. The nickname of the Bonehead constellation? That's a good idea. That's a great question. Yeah. Blank of the Bonehead, I don't know. Too on the note, I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Lord Keeper of the... I have no clue. I can't even think of it. We have to come up with some ideas. Maybe I'll think about that. All right, episode 61 of Omniscient Reader. This is the final chapter. Enjoy it. Let's see what's going on. Heading into what I assume to be the next part of the arc. Let's do it. King's Qualification, main scenario number 4. Category main, difficulty A. Clear condition, occupy the ruler's throne on the main street of Gwanghwamun. Time limit 8 hours, reward 10k. We read all this already, yeah. There it is. We can't get there yet, though. I got Chrono next to me. Chrono's next to me. I'm standing up today on my standing desk, so he's on the desk next to me. Ah, shoot. We got a couple statues. King's Qualification. Yep, you need a black flag. Damn, they kind of popped off, though, within those 3 minutes. That's not bad. They cleared it. They literally cleared a path for the king. Whoa. We could just go around. We could go around just picking up the flags. Dude, that's so many people with flags that are now dead. That's crazy. These are all leaders of groups that are all now just dead. That's nuts. Your brown flag has absorbed the contribution points accumulated in the brown flag. That's so nuts. That's broken as heck. It's evolved into a purple flag. That's huge. You can now use the skill of the purple flag. We're still talking to the dude, human. There's something strange about you. You've maintained your sanity, even after hearing my voice. Is that not normal? That's kind of nuts. I guess, you know, if you have somebody talking in your head, speaking for you, that'd be kind of traumatic. Well, I am rather mentally stable. Truth be told, incarnations usually faint when they hear the voice of a constellation. Remember this. You owe me one. I had to break the law of plausibility in order to help you. Oh. I see. Interesting. Because he's not his constellation? And I'm grateful for that. I will not forget your kindness, General. I don't like the sound of that. Uh-oh, Dokcha's in debt! Dokcha's in debt! You're quite impatient. You don't even seem to have an heir to succeed you yet. Excuse me? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? I'm sure I will someday. Does he mean like a child? I'm sure. It's been like a month! Or does he mean like an actual, just like second in command? I'm sure I will someday. I'll make sure to tell them what happened today if I ever do. But above all else, you don't seem to have a supporting constellation. Is he gonna offer? Damn it, I was wondering why he kept bugging me. He said, hey, I noticed that you was on business over there. I've grown quite fond of you. If it's okay with you, I would like to be your supporting constellation to roam this world with you. Low-key, if this dude offered, I would have said, hell yeah, brother! But Dokcha's gonna say, nope, sorry, my dude. I turned down Wukong. The Wukong. Omniscient Reader. Chapter 14, Master of the Throne, Part 1. We're entering a new arc. I'm afraid I must refuse. Good art. Why is that? Surely you have seen the might of my power. My stigma will make you the most powerful incarnation of this world. That is the biggest BS I've ever heard in my life, bro. Listen, this guy's strong. The strongest incarnation? That is nuts. I have to admit that calling all Hwang is a great stigma. Yeah, that is insane. But the most powerful? As if. Shoot. Whoa, that's actually a cool tier list. We got mythical at the top. So Zeus. We got Zeus at the top. Fabled. I wonder what would categorize as fabled. And then historic. Fabled is in between myth and history. Yeah. And then purely historical. Like generals and stuff. George Washington goes here. Historical. Fabled. Who we got? Fabled is going to be like, what would Fabled be? Mythical, you obviously have the gods and stuff. What falls into Fabled? The Rumpelstiltskin clause? Lore keeper of the book's lore keepers, referring Pobodao and ORV. That's kind of sick. I kind of like that. A cat's pet streamer. That's pretty good too. Lore keeper of the tower climber. That's so badass. I love it. Final Fantasy. Don't you mean Kingdom Hearts? Well, Kingdom Hearts is Final Fantasy coded. It's Square. You know what I mean. Probably. Listen, Final Fantasy is Kingdom Hearts. It's similar. Probably Alexander the Great. Ah, that's so true. Yes. That's a good point. Big Chungus? Oh, God. Myth is only for the strongest of the ones from the myth. Not all the gods are myth. That's a great point. Okay. I see. Yeah, so, okay, Fabled would probably include, like, Uriel then. Like, a lot of the angels. But mythical is gonna be, like freaking, I assume Zeus would fall into mythical. Maybe Lucifer? Like, I'm sure, you know, or like the Jewish god, right? Like the top of the top, the omnipotent beings of the universe, you know? Yeah. That's a good point. Okay, so it's not all gods. Wukong, that's a good one. Yep, Wukong, I was gonna say, falling into Fabled makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, interesting. Mickey Mouse would probably fall into Fabled. You know what I'm saying? Maybe probably bordering mythical. You know, but probably fall into Fabled. How can he say that when he's not even a Fabled constellation? Unbelievable. This isn't the age of the three kingdoms, General. Considering your age, you should get some rest. Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband, there he is, the man himself, is snickering at the great King Hongmu. You've been gifted 300 coins. Wukong tossed some coins. Wukong is like, bruh, I'm stronger than you, and I offered myself to him day one, okay? Sit down, dude. Did I provoke him too much? Damn, he said that out loud! I didn't even process that! I didn't really process that he said that out loud. This isn't the age of the three kingdoms. Considering your age, go get some rest. That's kind of rough. That's crazy. That's nuts. Shia. King Mickey. Yo, King Mickey would kick ass. King Arthur being Fabled. Right. Good one. That's a good one for Fabled. Yeah. Very good one for Fabled. I think a lot of the saints from Christian mythology, like Joan of Arc, would fall into historical, though. Even though there's, like, myths surrounding them. Kind of like any old historical figures, you know? Did I provoke him too much? Uh-oh. Okay, Dokcha deserves this. Dokcha 100% deserves this. You do know that you are still under the effect of my blessing, right? Huh? I suggest you think again. Ah! Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Wait, is he? You mentioned that you were forbidden from killing. The audacity! I wonder what will happen if you do. Dokcha? Get away from me, Sangha! Now! Damn it. My body! How about I test it out by killing that woman? Since it's you who's controlling me, it won't change anything. Who knows? What if I give you back? This guy is freaking threatening him! What if I give you back control of your body the moment the blade pierces her? Kind of big brain, I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of big brain. Please, stop. This old bat! There'll be another chance to pick a supporting constellation after the 4th scenario ends. What he wants is for me to swear I'll sign a contract with him then. Promise me that you will choose Yusin Kim the next time you get to choose a supporting constellation. I said no! Yusin Kim's kind of a jerk! If I was going to pick one, I would have already chosen the Great Sage. That's what I'm freaking talking about, baby! Put the respect on Wukong's name! He said if I had to pick, I want to pick Wukong! It's different after I just beat Black Myth Wukong last week. I guess almost, yeah, over a week ago. Damn it. That's as far as this goes, you geezer. This is my body. I don't care if you're a constellation. 4th wall? Oh my god, there's probably so much dialogue I could piece if I had the time. Personal skill, the 4th wall has been activated. Boom! Kick him out of there! Get out of my body! What? That's kind of nuts, dude. He low-key almost forced... That could have been bad. Just... What are you? Team Rocket's blasting off again! Yusin Kim's blasting off again! The blessing of the constellation connected to you via the echo of the stars has been removed. Okay. So... Dokcha Loki deserved a bit of that from calling him old and stuff, but not, maybe like a little jolt. Give him a little jolt, you know, but not that. That was crazy! Frick! Can I have Abraham Lincoln by constellation? Probably. Yeah. Journal record like historical? Yep, exactly. That's what I said, right? Yeah, I said a lot of those things would be historical. Yeah. Okay, so theoretically... Goku is more globally well known than many mythological figures, and his story says he's the strongest. Goku is a top tier constellation. Here we go. Just in case you forgot what kind of beings the constellation. Good point. Yeah, they're kind of jerks. Seriously, he knows who the goat is. Facts. Goku is a variation of Sun Wukong. That's a good point. So maybe the Goku. Well, then again, a lot of myths are connected to each other. Yeah, where do you draw the line, though? What about my League of Legends main character, Sejuani? Can she be my constellation? Frick. Can Sephiroth be my constellation? I'm up to date on the Webtoon adaptation. Oh, yeah? Haku time probably also factors, so Gilgamesh is probably more relevant than Mickey Mouse. That's a good point. Oh, that's a great point, right? Although we have more people alive today. Even though Gilgamesh is one of the oldest stories, in fact, it's the oldest story ever found that we have on record. So, have more people heard of Gilgamesh or Mickey Mouse? Now, I get that Gilgamesh has been around for way longer. But we do have a lot of people who've been alive lately. That's an interesting question. Gilgamesh would be at the top? I guess it would be, huh? Gilgamesh is the oldest story that we have. Because of the nature of the story of Wukong, it'd be attributed to Wukong. Of Goku, it'd be attributed to Wukong, yeah. Tiara, here we go. Han had to write in Tiara. I respect it. Gilgamesh versus Mickey Mouse? Dude, battle for the ages. I can't even pick a winner, dude. We're getting distracted. This is fun, though. Fate Gilgamesh? See, again, I think you gotta start attributing to the original stories and stuff. That's hilarious. Constellation, the Great King Hongmu is puzzled by your power. Constellation Great King Hongwu will keep a close eye on you from now on. Great! We're not gonna see it's not the last of him. Okay. Damn, that took everything Dokja had, though. Are you alright now? Oh! She had her strings ready to go! Yes! I was gonna suggest she does that! Oh, let's go! Yes, I'm fine, but this is... Well, I couldn't just leave you behind. Oh my god, Sangha! I couldn't just leave you behind. That's so sweet! Yet, I was afraid I might be attacked if I stayed too close to you. Oh my god, she could have just ran! But she said, well, I'm not gonna leave, but like, I'm also gonna make sure you don't attack me. Queen, absolute queen! Queen behavior right here. No surprise. That's great improvisation. I'm sorry, that was a compliment. I'll untie you. That's so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute! Ah yes, our beloved healing strings. I think Beowulf is the oldest English story, not oldest overall. Yeah, Beowulf is the oldest English. Yep, that Haku is exactly right. This is where my English major comes into play. Finally. Finally. After all these years. Yes, Beowulf is 3rd century, I think. At least as far as we know, as far as what's been discovered. And Gilgamesh is like 6,000 years old or some crap. Gilgamesh is old, dude. It's old. Which, by the way, would include Enkidu. If you guys don't know, from Tower of God, Enkidu is like the secondary character of the story of Gilgamesh. Yeah. Tries to untie him, ties a knot to rival the Gordian by accident. Ay, ay, ay. Don't remind me of the healing, bro. Bruh! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. She wants to be tied up by him so bad, it's... Alright. Anyway. Are you still there? He notices it. Oh, little dude, I love it. It's so cute. The way it's drawn with Sangha here, the way her eye is drawn. Are you still there? I was just about to leave. We just happen to be heading the same way. I came to help, but it seems I was the one who received it. Next time we meet, we'll meet as enemies. Ooh, I thought we were on the same side now. That's what usually happens on TV. Ha! She's like, we already had our arc where we're now allies. Thanks for the info. Yeah. No, I like talking about this stuff. So any chance I get to talk about the little English lit stuff that I know, you know what I mean? I don't know that much, but I learned some things in college. Hey, stuff that you all already know anyway. Friendship grows out of trust. This is a saying that the Hwarang live by. Well then, she is cute. She looks good, she's attractive, but she's like, you know, maybe the 7th waifu we've met so far. In terms of, like, you know, ranking, you know, she, you know, listen, there's too much competition, okay? In terms of best girl. The King of Beauty. Will she be a benevolent king this time around? We should also get going. Come on, Sunguk. Okay. Ay. Guanghwamun. Oh, Minsab! Are you there? Yeah, Minsab is nearby. Sir, hey, let's go! How many people entered so far? 9 kings. Dude, Minsab popping off with the invisibility cloak? 9 kings, including the tyrant and the first disciple. Huge. And their flags? 7 purple flags and 2 brown flags. That's not bad! 2 of the purple flags seemed much darker than the others. Good freaking catch, Minsab! That's huge. That means they're almost black. Or whatever the next stage is. I'm assuming black. That must be the Tyrant King and the first disciple. Good. He's much more useful than I expected. I love how Dokcha utilizes all these characters. And they're actually useful. You know? They're not just like... They don't just become tossed aside. Pildu and Minsab and Songguk, everybody. He, like, turns them onto his side, and then they're actually useful. You know what I mean? They're not, like, ditched right afterwards. I like that a lot. Only Sangha, Gilyoung, and I will enter. You two can wait outside. You can remain hidden under the cloak. Are you sure? Hey, you might need songbook. My guy popped off. In his underwear, too. Yes. National Palace Museum of Korea. Oh. We got the translation. Thank you. I only need 3 people. Be another badass panel. Let's go. We got the trio. Low key, like the OG, like the original trio. Like these are like the 3 original characters that joined his team. You know, on that, you know, before Hwangsanbeol even. These are like the 3 OGs. Let's go. A new hidden scenario has arrived. Relic of Trials, difficulty F through A plot. Clear a relic dungeon of your choosing? We're going highest one. Time limit none, reward 500 to 5,000 coins, penalty death if you fail. Choose the dungeon you want to enter. We got 1-man dungeon, the Room of Nagak. 3-man dungeon. So Nagak is a conch horn played in traditional Korean music. Okay. 3-man dungeon. Oh, that's the one he wants. The Room of the Copper Acupuncture Men. What? Huh? The Room of the Copper Acupuncture Men. Okay, I don't know why I'm imagining the Pillar Men. 5-man dungeon, the Room of Dongui Bogam, which is a book of Oriental medicine compiled by Jun Heo, a royal physician. And then 7-man dungeon, the Room of the Dragon Jar. I will choose the 3-man dungeon, the Room of the Copper Acupuncture Men. What the frick am I? That's a hilarious name. Okay, so this is probably not the highest difficulty. Entering the 3-man dungeon. Sick. Okay. Oh my god. Hello! Level 7 clones, the Copper Acupuncture Men. This is so random. I love it. Alright. Roar! And there they go. Immediately jumping out. Boom! Let's go, Sangha! Put in the work! That's our healer. Stupid. Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, he took no damage. It's because you have a bone sword. Can we get her a new weapon, please? Also, I don't like their design. Makes me uncomfortable. What do we do with the statues, Dokcha? They won't take any damage. This sword is brand new. Never mind. I am stupid. She got a new sword. I'm satisfied. I'm happy, but like I don't know when that happened. Okay. Look closely at their bodies. Do you see the inscriptions? You'll see that the acupuncture points have different colors. Oh, that's so cool. Some will paralyze them, some will silence them, and some will even kill them. Puncturing these points will yield varying effects. That is such a cool concept. Oh. Boom! Stab. And then boom. Okay, so if you stab the right points, it kills them. Dude, I don't remember any of this. Not even a single bit. The first copper acupuncture man has been slain. Now that you know how it works, let's get this over and done with. Frick yeah, dude! There are 99 copper acupuncture men remaining, so there's a total of 100. You have cleared the 3-man dungeon. Nice job! Clean. They killed 100 of those guys. You've each been awarded 4 ancient coins for clearing the dungeon. Currency. Okay, we got 12 total. You obtained a skill pressure point as a special reward. Good. I got the skill that I came for. Now we'll enter the hidden dungeon where we can obtain the 4-yin demon decapitator. Nice, we're still gonna get that. Didn't you say we didn't need that? We're not going there for the item. We're going there to hunt the kings who are after it. Sick. Oh, this might be when we actually meet the freaking true spoilers, I guess. Plagiarizer. We're going after their flags then. I guess we'll have to kill them. Gil-young. No hesitation! Sangha said, let's get their flags. And Gil-young said, murder time. It's time for murder. She's horrified. She's like, what? Don't worry, Dokcha. I'll finish them off for you. His first line of dialogue in like 10 chapters, and he's like, yeah, time to die. All right, yeah, no, leave it to me. I want to deal a finishing blow. He must have already noticed I haven't killed anyone. Gil-young is so smart. What the frick? Gil-young is so smart. He realized King of No Killing. Oh my god. Gil-young, you're like 8? Yeah, dude. Gil-young is brutal. I'm a healer, but yeah, that's true. That's true. She heals by killing the enemies before they can hurt anyone. You know, Whatever. Sure. Let's go with that. I love tonight very much. I'm so glad, Charisma. I can see why Sangha is worried. Yeah. She's worried, all right. She's looking at him like a new person. Gil-young, this isn't a game. You have to be careful. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Once we walk past that door, she'll realize that the world we once knew is no more. She needs another wake-up call, another wake-up check. Oh, jeez. You must spend 10 ancient coins to enter the hidden dungeon. We have 12. You must spend... So that was the min-max. He wanted pressure point, so he wanted that specific one, which is kind of cool. It wasn't just the highest level. He wanted that specific skill, and it's just enough for all 3 of them to enter. Give me 3 coins each. Yep, 3 from them, and then 4 from him. I will use 4 of mine, so we'll have 10 in total. The 4-yin demon decapitator is a hidden dungeon within this hidden dungeon. Oh my god. Hidden floor. It reminds me of the Tower of God. We have the hidden floor within the Hell Train, but then within the hidden floor is the hidden floor. It's like, oh god. Those who have made it this far have already proved themselves worthy. Click. Those coins look very satisfying. Flash. It's gonna end. Oh god, we're near the end. Creak. The kings. We're gonna see all the kings. Crackle. Oh. Oh, that's a person on fire. Oh god! Oh god! That's a pile of people. Oh, They're just warming themselves by the fire of a pile of burning bodies. We got a pile. That's freaking crazy. You have entered the room of the North Star. Wow! Wait, that's actually the perfect place to end, though, because that means next week we get into this stuff. Wow! Oh, shoot! So, there's probably only 1 or 2 groups left. Tyrant King and then Plagiarizer, I would assume. Interesting. And Plagiarizer has abilities that grant him immortality to some degree. He can be beheaded, as we saw before. Huh. Interesting, dude. Okay. Well, golly. Fascinating. This is such a good chapter, bro. I'm hyped for the next batch of chapters. Me too. Not the most pleasant campfire. Wouldn't that smell, like, awful? Like, just absolutely awful? Like, you know? Oh my god, we're still talking about the healing. We're trying to justify Sangha being a healer. Alright, bro. Omae wa no shinderu. Yep. Heartwarming scene. Yeah? Yeah, Ogre Pond Man? Yeah? We making s'mores? We're making s'more dead bodies, you know what I'm saying? Good one, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Nice one. That was great. Oh, man. That was good. Love those chapters. I'm glad we could read 4. That's great. I'm excited for next Sunday. We'll read more, obviously. Don't forget, by the way, that we're back with Mazino Mondays, my dude. Mazino Mondays. So tomorrow we'll be live with York Mazino. Haku, this stuff is so good. It feels so nice to see the characters outside traveling again. It feels like they were in the subway for forever. Yeah, I kind of low-key forget, like, they were in the subway for the majority of the series so far. Which, I was just thinking about that because I was like, dude, if they do a season of this for the anime, like, how much does that cover, right? Like, where does that end? Like, what is a natural stopping place for, like, 12 episodes? Or however long it ends up being, like 13 episodes. Maybe the cinema stuff? Because it's like Dokta versus Jungkook, which is kind of climactic, but at the same time, like, that's not that many chapters. So I don't know. Joe, you gotta come early tomorrow so we can make a font? Good point. I do need to come early for the font. That is such a good point. Yeah, we'll be live at 7:45, which is, I think, 15 minutes before the Uric chapter comes out. I think, if I'm right about that. I love your reading, says May. It feels like a bedtime story for me. That's so sweet. Thank you, May. I'm so glad to hear that. Season 1, Omniscient Subway, literally. I wonder where they would end. I did calculate it in terms of chapters to be adapted. Okay. Oh, I just answered your question there, Caracol. 7:45. I'll post the stream here in a sec after I end today. Probably Dokta versus Jungkook after Cinema Dungeon. Yep. And to be honest, like, that's a pretty good place because you can give a ton of time. That means you have a lot of episodes to flesh out what's happening. The end of the King Quest. See, it depends on how many episodes, though, because if you do 13 episodes, that's a lot. That's a lot to jam. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure. I think it's probably Cinema Dungeon. Although, oh man, I'm torn. That feels like not enough at the same time. I don't know. That was a blast. Thank you, Charisma. Thank you, everybody. If 24 episodes, then yes. Definitely the end of the King Quest. It depends on how much they invest into episode count. Yeah. Well, everybody, this was a blast. Reminder, I'm going to cut the music for a sec. We played Ori and the Blind Forest this week over on Twitch, and we played Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Tomorrow, we're starting something, okay? We're doing something a bit crazy tomorrow because we're starting our playthrough of... Frick, I ruined it. Close enough. Expedition 33! Oh my god! Okay, I jump scared you guys with that one. Sorry, that was a bit loud. We're playing Expedition 33! As you can see, there's custom avatars, so if you join the stream, you will join as an anime character / JRPG character. And you're gonna move around, it's gonna be freaking cute. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna look like something like that. It's gonna be really cool. So, if you want to, you can join us tomorrow. Full disclosure, okay? Full disclosure. I have already played through the game once. Let's just say there are multiple endings. I only got one ending. I'm playing through again on New Game Plus. The final act of the game, there's a lot of secrets, a ton that I wasn't able to get to in my first playthrough. So we're treating it as a first-time playthrough for people who are in the chat who have never seen the game before. So no spoilers from me or anybody else. And if you want to watch us, you can come hang out. Nothing's going to get spoiled. It's going to be treated as a first-time experience for the chatters. And then once we get to the final act of the game, it will be legitimately a first-time experience for me as well. So that's the plan. You won't be a giraffe anymore? Nah. Sorry, you're not going to be a giraffe. You're not going to be a giraffe. Oh, you understand French? Well, that works. Yeah, the OST is freaking amazing, bro. First time on Twitch feeling shy? Well, come on. Don't need to feel shy, Charisma. You'll be surrounded by friends. By pals. Sounds good, Han. Oh, you're gonna freaking love it. So here's the thing, though, guys. We're gonna be live a bit early tomorrow. I said 10. I said 10 p. Nah, that should be a.m. We'll see. I'm guessing around 10 or 11 a.m. tomorrow, up until like 5. We're gonna be streaming for like 6 hours. So it'll be sometime in the morning, early afternoon. Okay. That's where we're gonna start, and we're gonna go until like 5 p.m. If you can't make it, I'll upload it as a VOD to the VOD channel. Alrighty? Alright. Sounds good? Appreciate you guys. That's the plan. Fullmetal Alchemist has dropped some webtoon. Bro, Fullmetal Alchemist is my favorite anime of all time. I hope you're enjoying it. I should be reading that too, to be honest. Although I actually have the physical copy as well, because I'm such a big fan. I'll miss my trash panda. Your trash panda will be back someday. Don't worry. I even grabbed a new Discord role so I'll get a notification. Let's go, Han! Hell yeah! Well, again, tomorrow morning / early afternoon, we're going to be starting Omniscient Reader, and we're going to be doing it throughout the week. That fits right into my schedule. No way, Rhea. That's exciting. Oh my god. Let's go. I'm so excited. Dragon Roger got seasoned, if you don't mind. Oh, I've heard, yes. Okay, thank you for the reminder on that. Yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist is actually peak. It's so peak. Alrighty, y'all. Rock, paper, scissors. If you lose, you gotta like the stream. If you win, I'll give you a shout out. Okay, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. I'm gonna go with, shoot. I'm gonna go paper. Fullmetal Alchemist is actually so goated. I know, I'm sorry, your octopus, someday your octopus will be back. I'm gonna go paper I can't even think of a reason. So if you said scissors, I'll give you a shout out. If you said rock, you're kind of obligated to like the stream. Sancturilor, shout out. Overly frustrated, shout out. Bye, Spider, shout out. Yeah, if you already like the stream, then you're the GOAT. What can I say? I got so many of you guys. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you, Don. Appreciate you, Sancturilor. Rhea! Oh, frick, you got me. Right, shout out Rhea. I forgot that's how that worked. Shout out May. Shout out, shout out. Your nephew got scissors? Your nephew's here too? Dang, it's the whole family here. Well, shout out to your nephew. That's insane, Han. What the hell? That's crazy. Rock is so rough for this series. No scissors. That's a good point. I could have done scissors for the 4-yin Demon Decapitator. Good point. Sorry, Haku. Maybe next time. See you guys tomorrow for Expedition 33. See you tomorrow for Mazino Monday as well in the evening. Bye, everybody. Peace.